In this video, we will talk about Lobola mysteries, the origins of Lobola, the rise of Lobola photoshoots, Lobola cakes, Lobola outfits, and why you need to pay the bride price. Hi guys, it's Simba. Welcome back to KSim Speaks, and if you are new around here, we upload videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Alright, let's get straight into the action. To kick off our episode, we need to start by looking at the mysteries of Lobola, what is Lobola, and why it is so important. The practice of paying Lobola as part of the marriage process is a tradition in many African cultures. Lobola is essentially the bride price that the prospective groom must pay to the bride's family in order to enter into marriage. For centuries, Keto have formed the primary currency of Lobola, but more recently, cash plays a significant role. Other gifts are also formally requested and agreed to during the negotiations, and clothing and blankets are often in high demand. Historically, Lobola negotiations are attended by the families of the bride and the groom, and most often by the men of the two families. Besides simply coming to a financial agreement, this ritual is said to form a bond between the two families. During the negotiations, family who otherwise may have not met come together to meet to spend time with each other. Just a quick pointer, if you pay Lobola, you are not due for a refund. Should things go haywire between you and your wife-to-be, it's not refundable. Hakuna madvestiri guys, sinenge zvatofarana. The primary purpose of Lobola is to build relations between the respective families, as marriage is seen to be more than just a union between the two individuals. The relationship is seen as lifelong, and in some cases, even after the death of the groom, the union of the families continue in some form. It is only once Lobola has been paid that the couple is considered married. There's no right amount for Lobola. Amounts are determined by the bride's family after intense negotiations. The value of the bride is determined by her education, job title, or even the level of income and whether she has children or not. It's only once Lobola has been paid that the couple is considered married. There's no right amount for Lobola. This has been a hot topic in my home country, which made most of the younger men very happy. The short answer is no. Lobola or Roora has not been banned. In fact, Lobola cannot be banned without first amending the constitution. What they simply meant is that Lobola will no longer be a legal requirement. Customary marriage officers will be able to solemnize customary marriages whether or not Lobola has been paid. It is still possible for one to pay Lobola if they want. The payment of Lobola will not be unlawful. If a groom wishing to pay Lobola fails to reach an agreement with his in-laws on the Lobola payment, he will still be able to go ahead and solemnize the marriage with the bride's consent, of course. Anenge atongori madeals ako nebhibi rako, mamabuda bhobho mese. Because of urbanization and technology, the way we approach Lobola has changed. Not knowing if it's good or bad, but either way, times have changed, and surely we are not going back. These days, we are seeing a rise in Roora shoots. The first time when I saw this is when some prominent Zimbabwean guys did it some years ago, when there was everything that an actual wedding has. The MC, the DJ, the catering team, those tents and chairs, makeup artists and photographers. At that time people were like, this is show off, arikuonererwa. But hey, who knew? It was the beginning of these Roora shoots. Speaking of makeup for your Roora day, we have made a video on how to choose the best creative makeup stylist. You can watch the video by clicking here. There are 5 tips on how to choose your stylist and a free PDF you can download, as well with the contacts of the makeup stylist. Fast forward to 2020. Photographers now have packages for these Roora shoots, whereby they capture everything that happens on that day. Some will even shoot a video of the proceedings. I actually saw one Lobola where a guy in the UK marrying a Zimbabwean girl. They streamed the Roora via the new popular Zoom app. Avaso vakuteerera here vakwashava. Is it a good or bad thing? Aren't we breaking the second rules of Lobola? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. These Roora shoots have also given birth to a combined Lobola and wedding day combo. Because of the pandemic and all of these restrictions, only 50 people are allowed, no gatherings, curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. It seems it will take a very long time for weddings to return. So instead, people now combine the two. Soon after the Lobola, a marriage officer solemnizes the marriage. Wow, what can we do, guys? Should we stop getting married because of all of these restrictions? If you had planned for your wedding, but you got affected by the pandemic, we also made a video of COVID-19 versus your wedding and what to do if you have been affected. You can check it out by clicking the link right here, and hopefully you might get a tip or two. Cakes, makeke. Whoever thought of these was brilliant. It is like the moment everyone will be waiting for. Roora shoots are now accompanied by Roora Cakes. We see confectionaries getting creative with these cakes, and boy oh boy, you have got to love some of the creativity. Certainly, it's something we never saw coming, but yes, people now order cakes for their Lobola day that will be shared by the families on the day. Yes, I know some of you are skeptical, some think it's not necessary, some are old school, but which side are you on? The old school or the new school? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Just when we thought we were safe from the slay queens on the wedding day, I think again. We're all used to the bridesmaids putting on the best makeup and gowns. Who knew the trend will catch on to the Lobolas as well? Most of our African sisters in the African continent wear these outfits as part of their culture, but now seems to be a trending item on the Lobola day. Since Roora is considered to be marriage, most Africans decided to make their Rooras themed like those white weddings we see, but in an African way. This gave birth to the rise of Lobola outfits. Good or bad, you have got to love these. You see the groom and the bride wearing themed overalls that match somehow. And yes, the bride and the slay queens crew will also be representing with their matching attires as well. I don't know about you, but most certainly, with all the cakes, outfits, and photoshoots, it has certainly made Rooras more modern than the days of old, where the groom had to fear the in-laws. I wish I knew about other cultures and how people do it in their countries. If you guys do it differently, let me know in the comments of your cultures also. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell, because more of these videos are on the way. Share these videos with your friends, with your family. Spread the love, guys. Spread the knowledge. And if you guys feel like I left something out, let's keep it going in the comments below. I'll be waiting for you in the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think Lobola is bad? Do you think we should not pay for these girls? Do you think the in-laws are overcharging? All of these things, guys, I'll be waiting in the comments below. Just let me know, I'll be waiting for you. I also know that you might be dying to see these things I've been talking about. I've put a gallery that you can see some of the Lobolas that we did over the years. The link to the gallery is in the description below as well. If you're wondering why the online galleries, you can check out the video we made over here. It explains why you need to have an online gallery. And if you're on the hunt for a makeup artist, you can click the video over here. You can get tips on how to hire the best makeup artist for your Roora. And as the pandemic rages on, I know some of you were affected. Get to see what you can do by clicking the video over here. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching.